What's going on, everybody? Drew's Lawns. Hey, if you're new to this channel, I'm Drew. I'm going to be your host today. So, how's everybody doing today? Hey, today I wanted to talk about what do you do when you prep for a snowstorm? You know, I do to prep in a snowstorm is I make sure my truck is full of gas. All my fluids are topped off where they should be. Make sure my tire pressure is good in all the tires, because you want to make sure they're not low, because when it's cold out, they either, a little bit expand, then they don't, and then you don't want to wear your tires down more or even get a flat. So that's something else to do. Got to make sure your plow is ready to go with, make sure it's greased up, all your hoses are good, just kind of, little basic, little checklist with it. Make sure you have salt in the back of your truck, some extra shovels. Make sure if you do have a snow blower, make sure your snow blower's in there, that's running properly and that's full. Some extra gas. Especially if you have a salt spreader, make sure that's good to go and ready for the big storm that's coming. Have plenty of salt. Just make sure everything's working, because at the end of the day, you don't want it to not work and then you're stranded, and then you got to either call one of your buddies or try to get it fixed, and you're behind. And then, because in this business, you only have a short window of when it's going to snow and stuff, and time is money. So that's really what you got to look at into this video. This is kind of like a truck video where we're just kind of hanging out and chilling. Kind of a little bit all over the place. I'll tell you what, though, I will say, though, this video has pretty good quality in it so far, so I'm pretty happy with that. So that's good. Trying to think, so far this season for me hasn't been too bad. I can't complain. This year we actually got a lot more snow than usual, so I'm pretty happy with that. Hey, I mean, you're not going to get rich at it unless you have some big commercial properties that, pay you regardless if it snows or doesn't snow. Some people have it to where they're either per push or seasonal, or at least, have it like a contract, so they get paid either monthly or they just get paid a one-time payment for the whole winter. I would say the benefit of, you could have some per pushes, which that's okay, but I would say mainly, though, you'd want to get your contract people at least either to pay you. I would say I liked monthly, because you can kind of budget your bills and stuff, because at the end of the day, if you get a one-time check, which, yeah, that's great too, but God forbid if, something comes down with your truck or something else and then you got to fix it, then basically at the end of the day, you're just sitting there, working kind of for free. So, and that's not cool either. But, I guess if you have enough of those, I guess, it wouldn't be too bad either. I never really had somebody want to pay me all up front for the whole winter. I mean, I suppose it's happened in lawn care, but not really snow and stuff. But that's kind of how I run it and all that. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. I just make sure all my equipment is up and running, because that's the most important. And also, too, you want to make sure you get a good amount of sleep the night before your snowstorm. And you know what? I would also pack a cooler so you have plenty of like water, whatever kind of drinks you guys like. But I would try to stay kind of away from too much of the sugar drinks if possible, and not too many energy drinks, because when you're out there for 24 hours or 30 hours or longer out there, it really takes a toll on you, and not a lot of people can handle that, because it does. It gets really, really sometimes a little bit overwhelming and tiring, but hey, we all have to do what we have to do to pay our bills. I know the one snowstorm we had here, I think we got like, I don't know, upwards of 8 inches, but it was wet and heavy, and everybody else extra people kept saying, hey, can you plow my driveway or whatever. I swear I was in my truck for like, it had to have been like 30 hours. It was crazy. But I'm not complaining. I'd rather work than just sit at home and do nothing. That's what I'm saying. And make sure you, when you pack your, I take 2 coolers usually with me. One has just drinks in it, and then the other one has, just some decent snacks and stuff and some food, because, once in a while it's okay to run through, a gas station or McDonald's, pick up a coffee and, maybe a breakfast sandwich and stuff. But you don't really want to eat too much junk food if you can help it when you're plowing, because it's not really good for you. But, and if you eat too much sugar, you can sometimes, just not feel that great, especially if you have to shovel or, or snowblow or whatever. I just noticed that with some people and stuff. I try to, I will eat some junk food, but just not as much as some other people do, I found out and stuff. But, I would try to do healthy food if you can, like just maybe some like grapes or something, and you can have like peanut butter crackers with it, and some like peanuts or cashews or any kind of your favorite nuts, or maybe like some dried fruits if you like those, or some regular like apples or oranges or bananas. I mean, that's all good stuff to bring. Some people think that that might not be that great for plowing, but when you need a snack and stuff and it's there, I mean, why not? Not everybody always wants to go out when you're in a snowstorm and spend money. They actually want to make money. That is the whole object of the game and all that. I'd also say make sure your fuel is full on every snowstorm, because that is very important. You don't want to be stuck with not having gas and then you forget and then you run out or all that. My routine is always, when a snowstorm is coming, either the night before or whatever, I double check. I make sure everything's good. My tank is full. My fluids are good. I like to, keep my plow greased as much as possible. Like, I know this, if we get any more snow this coming season, I know I have to grease it again. As of right now, the weather looks pretty decent for the next 2 weeks. It looks like there's some 40s and 50s, and hey, why not? Nothing wrong with that. And also, as you can see in the background, a lot of the snow is melting. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know here at some point, this is a little bit different from the video, but I gotta finish getting the rest of my lawn care stuff ready, and also got eventually to take a look at the places that I plowed to make sure there's no damage, because there shouldn't be, but you never know what happens with that. Might have to come and fix that, but that could be some other videos, ideas and stuff. Make sure your wiper blades are good, because that is another important thing when you're out there in the field. You want to make sure you're able to see, so you do not hit something and cause an accident or a problem, because nobody needs that. That's not the right thing to do by any means. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I don't know what that was. Sorry about that, guys. That was a little weird. Yeah, just, you just gotta take your time when you're out plowing, and, to the point, I mean, yes, I know everybody's gotta hurry and stuff, but you know what? In plowing, you shouldn't necessarily want to over hurry, because that's when accidents happen, and then it causes so many problems. And, I mean, just to think, your truck is going through a lot of wear and tear when you're out plowing and stuff, and, I don't know what kind of plow trucks you guys run, or girls, but, right now I have a 1500 truck, which I plow with it, which I know I'm probably going to get some slack about it, but that's what I have at this point in time. But I am looking for a different truck here in the next probably 2 or 3 years. I'm going to either get a 2500 HD or a 3500 HD. The truck that then I can get either I have a straight blade on there now, but I might get either another straight blade or I might get a V-plow. That just depends on, really just depends when that time comes, on what the season's going to bring, what I have for snow and stuff. But who knows? Maybe depending on, with the way, who knows? Next year might not be a lot of snow, or it might be a lot of snow again, and then the following, we don't know. Nobody should rely on snow work unless you're up right in the snow belt, primary storm belt, like number 1 or 2 or whatever, that that for sure you're going to get at least 20 or more storms. I would not, if you're especially where I'm at, I would not always necessarily go buy brand new, because you might not make your money back by any means. Or you might be seriously disappointed, because sometimes you might not get no snow unless you have your contract work, because that is the most important thing. But anyhow, I hope everybody enjoys this video here. This is something a little bit different, so please like, comment, subscribe, and I would love to hear what some of your guys' prepping is to do for your snowstorms, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out, and thanks for watching.